This message is for you and only you. Do not skip this moment, because I have placed it before your eyes at the appointed time. 2 minutes left. Archangel Michael has already spoken, and I order you now to open your spirit, to open your heart, to open your eyes, because the message is burning with urgency. You are going to hear good news, and it is not random. It is because of the last step you took, the last action, the last decision you made that seemed small but shook heaven. I tell you, this is not by chance. It is sealed under your name, and angels have been watching the clock tick closer to this moment. Do not run away, do not ignore, do not push this aside. It is just for you, written for you, breathed into your life for such a time as this. The hourglass is turning its final grains, and you stand in the gap between waiting and breakthrough. I see your tears, I see your doubts, I see how many times you said, "When, Lord? When will my life shift? When will the promises come?" And I say now, 2 minutes left, that heaven is moving swiftly. Archangel Michael has ordered his legions to break the chains, to silence the whispers of those who stood against you, and to place before you a door that no hand can close. Listen carefully, my beloved, because this message will pierce deeper than any noise around you. I saw how close you came to giving up, how silence wrapped itself around your nights, how the weight of betrayal pressed on your chest. But I also saw your faith, the way you held on when everything else told you to let go. That last prayer, the one you thought I did not hear, shifted mountains in the unseen. The last time you whispered, "Lord, help me," angels recorded it and carried it before my throne. That prayer became a seal, and because of it, you are about to hear good news. This is not accidental, this is divine timing. It is written, 2 minutes left, and everything changes. I know the battles you fought silently. I know the nights you lay awake, turning questions in your mind. I know the betrayal of the one who smiled but carried daggers behind their back. I know the voices that mocked you, waiting for you to collapse. But I tell you now, I have prepared a reversal. What was sent to harm you is being overturned. What was designed to break you is becoming the platform that will elevate you. The very ones who expected your downfall will hear the sound of your good news first, and they will tremble, for they will know it was I, the Lord, who lifted you up. Do not take lightly these words. Do not think they are empty. Archangel Michael does not speak without weight, and when he says, "I order you to open this now," it means the clock is closer than you think. You are standing at the threshold of a divine shift. The door has been invisible, but now it is opening before your eyes. Do not hesitate. Do not doubt. You have been carried here by grace, and grace will not drop you now. Every struggle, every setback, every disappointment, it was shaping you, refining you, positioning you for this exact announcement. Good news is rushing toward you, and nothing can block it. The waiting has been long, but the delivery is sudden. This will not be a gradual blessing, it will be like lightning. Quick. Unexpected. Impossible to ignore. The kind of news that makes you fall to your knees in shock, the kind that makes your enemies silent, the kind that makes you cry tears you did not know you had left. You thought you were forgotten, but you were being hidden. You thought you were delayed, but you were being prepared. You thought silence meant denial, but silence meant strategy. For I was arranging the people, the timing, the exact alignment of heaven and earth for your release. And now I declare, as Archangel Michael stands guard over your house, that the season has shifted. You will hear what you have longed to hear. You will receive what was promised. You will walk into the fullness of what has been waiting for you. 2 minutes left. That is what the heavens are declaring. 2 minutes left before the unseen becomes seen. 2 minutes left before the chains you did not even know were on you fall away. 2 minutes left before the message that was sealed with your name is delivered. Do not ignore this, because every word is alive. You are the chosen one, and this is the hour of unveiling. This message is for you. It is urgent, it is divine, and it carries the weight of eternity upon it. You must not skip this because there are only 2 minutes left before the turning point arrives in your life. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this now and listen carefully. Because your destiny is standing at the doorway, and if you delay you may lose what has been divinely written for you. I am speaking directly to your heart so that you will understand that what you are about to receive is not an ordinary word but a supernatural announcement. You are going to hear some good news that will shake the atmosphere around you, good news that has been waiting to manifest because of your last decision, your last prayer, your last cry, your last action of faith. Everything you did in secret has now reached my throne and I am answering with speed. Do not underestimate the power of this moment. Do not treat it as another ordinary message because it is not. This is the very word that your enemies hoped you would never receive. This is the very word that heaven has released as a breakthrough for your life. I am stretching my hand over you and commanding every hidden force that has delayed your joy to be removed immediately. Archangel Michael is moving into your atmosphere with his sword of fire to cut down the chains that have been wrapped around your progress. He is shouting in the spirit realm and his voice is shaking every stubborn wall. He says, I order you to open this now. Do not resist. Do not push it aside. Do not allow distraction to steal this moment, because if you do the blessing may pass you by, but because of my mercy and my grace I am pressing this into your heart until you cannot ignore it. I am saying to you there is only 2 minutes left before the announcement comes. And when it comes you will understand why the enemy tried so hard to make you blind. You will understand why delays came. You will understand why rejection surrounded you. You will understand why pain seemed to follow you. It was because there was a massive blessing scheduled for you, and now the time has arrived. You are stepping into an atmosphere where everything will align suddenly, unexpectedly, dramatically. You will see it and your heart will leap. You will hear it and tears will flow, not tears of sorrow but tears of joy, the kind of joy that only I can give, the kind of joy that makes every battle worth it. The kind of joy that makes every lonely night vanish in an instant, the kind of joy that proves I have always been with you, that I have never abandoned you, that I have never turned away from your cries. I was watching, I was preparing, I was aligning people, I was shifting places, I was moving pieces on the board of your life so that when this moment came it would happen without hindrance. Now it has come, now it is here. 2 minutes left and Archangel Michael says I order you to open this now. Do not skip, do not ignore, do not hesitate, because hesitation has cost you too much already. This is the hour of your reversal, the hour of your restoration, the hour of your elevation, the hour of your divine news that will make you dance where you once wept, that will make you smile where you once hid your pain, that will make you bold where you once felt broken, that will make you believe again when doubt tried to suffocate you. Hear me well, the heavens are already announcing it, the angels are already singing. Your name has been declared in the courts of heaven as one who will receive good news. Your enemies cannot stop it, your doubts cannot cancel it, your fears cannot delay it. It is sealed, it is released, it is unstoppable, it is permanent. You will testify, you will celebrate, you will know that this message was not just words but spirit and life. You will know that my voice reached you because I love you too deeply to let you miss this moment. I am commanding that miracle to locate you. I am commanding that favor to surround you. I am commanding that breakthrough to chase you down. I am commanding that opportunity to open for you. I am commanding that rejection to turn into acceptance. I am commanding that delay to turn into acceleration. I am commanding that sickness to dissolve. I am commanding that debt to be cleared. I am commanding that sorrow to lift. I am commanding that enemy to fall. I am commanding that blessing to rise. 2 minutes left and it will unfold. 2 minutes left and it will be seen. 2 minutes left and the testimony will begin. Do not skip this. Do not push this aside. Do not treat this lightly. This is your word. This is your message. This is your time. It just for you. It has been signed in heaven. It has been sealed in the blood. It has been protected by angels. It has been delivered into your hands right now. And if you receive it, you will never be the same again. I am speaking to you now, and I am speaking to you personally, not to the crowd and not to the noise that tries to sit between your heart and my voice. I have seen the hours you thought I did not notice, the sighs you released when doors took too long to open, the small acts of kindness you gave when no one applauded, the last decision you made to open your heart to me again even though disappointment tried to close it. That last open, yes, that one, is a key in my hand today. Hear me. 2 minutes left. Archangel Michael says I order you to open this now. Don't skip this. You are going to hear some good news, all because of your last open it immediately. It just for you. Don't try to skip this. Let these words enter you like light through a window that refuses to stay covered. Let them lift the heaviness that sat like stone in your chest. I am the Lord your God, and I am near, and I am moving. I have not forgotten the prayers you buried beneath busy days, the ones you whispered on your way out the door, the ones you could barely form into sentences. I heard them when you were certain the wind scattered them. Today I gather them before you and I say, your seed has a sound and I have listened. Your faith has a fragrance and I have breathed it in. Your life is not defined by delay, it is defined by the one who stands with you inside delay and turns waiting into preparation. I have been building rooms within you for the weight of the answer you asked for. I have been strengthening quiet places so they can hold loud blessings. I have been teaching you to recognize me not only in thunder but in the steady mercy that met you each morning. There is an announcement walking toward your door. There is a message shaping itself into the language you understand. There is good news bending the path of a courier, shifting a calendar, interrupting a schedule because my favor outranks routine. You felt like the last to be called, but I say, you are on time with me. I take the last place and make it first in ways that startle the wise and steady the humble. I saw every time you chose to bless when you could have cursed, to forgive when you could have folded your arms, to wait when you could have rushed. Your last obedience became the hinge for the door that is opening now. I send Michael and my angels like wind that doesn't argue with dust but simply moves it aside. I position them around you, before you, behind you. I instruct them concerning you, protect what I am birthing, guard the way, silence the voice that lies, shut the mouth that devours joy, confuse the plan that waits with snares. Michael stands at the threshold and says, do not skip this moment. Do not call normal what heaven calls new. You asked for a sign, the sign is already in your spirit, the ache that won't let you settle for less than the promise I spoke. Do not look at the ground and call it a ceiling. Do not look at yesterday's closed door and call it tomorrow. Lift your head. Lift your expectations. Lift the corners of your heart that drooped under the weight of not yet. I am here, and I am not late. I am the God who arranges sequences. I am the God who makes scattered pieces find each other. I am the God who can do with one day what you thought would take years. When I move, time bows. When I speak, distance shrinks. When I command, supply migrates. When I bless, shame leaves without negotiation. Do not measure what I can do by what people failed to do. Do not measure my pace by the pace of paperwork. Do not measure my decisions by the memory of your rejections. I am not limited by the hallway you're in, I am the one who built the house. I am expanding the frame around your life. That is why some old garments feel tight and some old conversations no longer fit. That is why people who used to understand you now misunderstand your quiet. You are being enlarged. You are being reset. You are being reintroduced to the version of yourself I wrote from the beginning. Good news is already speaking your name. Hear it as a knock, a vibration, a sudden invitation, an unexpected yes, a gentle arrangement that makes sense only when you look back and say, of course he was there. But I am not only sending events, I am sending understanding. Blessing without understanding becomes a storm. I give you understanding so you can hold what I give without fear, without apology, without shrinking to make others comfortable. From this hour, you will carry your answer with peace. You will not apologize for the door I opened. You will not sabotage joy with suspicion. You will not set your table with doubt for guests who never arrive. You will set your table with gratitude, and gratitude will multiply the bread. I remember when you thought, maybe I misheard. Maybe I made it up. I remember when you sat on the floor, back against the wall, and told me you would try one more time. You did not know that one more time was the exact number required to complete the circle. You did not know that your last open would meet my timing and become the latch that releases a chain of favor you couldn't have choreographed. I did not waste your tears. They watered the ground where I planted a future. I did not waste your waiting. It stretched the cord of your capacity so it would not snap when joy pulled on it suddenly. Michael stands and watches over the moment you read this. He says again with urgency that cuts through distraction, "Open now." I echo him with tenderness that steadies the soul, "Open now." Open your hands from the ache of control. Open your mouth to bless what you cannot yet see. Open your schedule to accept the interruption called fulfillment. Open your eyes to notice small proofs, names aligned on a page, a timing that seems too perfect to be random, a conversation that hands you the missing detail, a door you tried before that now moves with a touch. Do not say, "It is nothing." The small proof is a royal messenger. Honor it and it will introduce you to more. I separate you from every voice that dressed fear in wisdom. I separate you from every agreement you made with scarcity while you were tired. I break the residue of comparisons that told you you're late because someone else is early. I lift off the cloak of heaviness that did not belong to you, the one you kept because it felt familiar. I clothe you with praise that fits, with clarity that breathes, with authority that doesn't shout to be heard. Walk with me and watch how the ground cooperates. This is what I am doing in the unseen. I am turning a key inside a person's heart who once said, "No," without thinking. I am waking compassion in someone who has resources and slept through your need. I am redeeming a conversation you thought ended. I am changing a policy in a room you will never enter. I am setting an alarm on a calendar you didn't know existed. I am bringing a name to the surface in a meeting that seemed unrelated. This is how I shepherd outcomes on your behalf. You will think, was this always possible? Yes, but now it is appointed. I also adjust the rhythm of your life so you can carry what I'm giving. I make you quick to forgive, because offense is a leak in the vessel. I make you careful with words, because your tongue builds the room your feet will live in. I teach you to rest, because the blessing is heavy and requires shoulders set by peace, not anxiety. I refine your friendships so that celebration has a place to sit. I give you eyes that recognize envy and choose distance when necessary, not out of bitterness but stewardship. I will show you who can hold a secret without poisoning it, who can pray without prying, who can serve without keeping score. Your circle will not shrink your future. The good news coming will confirm what I told you in the night. It will echo back to you phrases only I and you know. It will come with a signature of peace you can feel under your ribs. It will not require you to betray who you are. It will not demand that you pay with your dignity. It will not ask you to prove you deserve what I decided to give. It will draw you into alignment, not performance. It will call out the best in you that waited behind fear's curtain. It will let you breathe. I remove the accusation that followed you like a shadow at noon. I remove the sentence you wrote against yourself after failure. I remove the label others taped to your back when they couldn't explain your process. I speak a better word: chosen, carried, corrected, cherished, commissioned. I am not embarrassed by how long this took. I am proud of the courage it took to try again. I am proud of how you kept your heart alive when circumstances invited you to grow cold. I am proud of the way you kept space for wonder even when worry tried to fill every room. You did not always feel noble, but I saw heaven's nobility glowing in you like an ember under ash. I blow on it now. Watch it become flame again. This is also what I am ending: cycles that repeat failure like a song stuck on the same line. You will notice the pattern try to begin, and then you will watch it fail to form. The phone call that used to shake you will not shake you. The number that used to scare you will not scare you. The memory that used to detour your day will not detour it. I am editing your inner script so shame no longer has the final word. I am healing the trigger before it is touched. You will not sabotage this season with old habits. You will not trade my promise for a familiar prison. You will not apologize to the jailer for finally walking out. And I am beginning this: conversations that lead to rooms where you are needed, not merely wanted. Work that fits your grace like a garment tailored to your reach. Provision that flows without you turning yourself into someone else to get it. Relationships where love is a safe place, not a performance stage. Creative ideas that come at inconvenient times because they are alive. Boldness that feels like honesty, not noise. Opportunities that do not compete with the health of your soul. I will show you the difference between hustle and harvest. You will be fruitful without frenzy. When I say, 2 minutes left, I am not playing with your hope. I am waking attention. I am pulling you out of numbness. I am inviting you to stand at the edge of the Red Sea again, not as a frightened slave but as a child who knows the wind answers my breath. The countdown is not to scare you, it is to honor the moment. It is to say, turn your face toward the door. Make room. Answer when opportunity knocks. Speak when I nudge. Move when I whisper. Your yes does not labor alone, it rides on the chariots of grace. Your yes partners with angelic help. Your yes is lighter than you remember because you are not carrying it by yourself. Do this with me now. Let go of the picture that insists I must deliver in the way you imagined or on the timeline you drew. Let go of grudges that grew deep roots in years that hurt. Let go of the apology you wanted and never received. You will not need it to be whole. Let go of the fear that if you rejoice today, disappointment will punish you tomorrow. Let go of proving your worth to those who decided not to see it. I am your proof. My presence is your evidence. My peace is your credential. My word is your contract. You have asked, what if I open and nothing is there? Listen, you are not opening to emptiness. You are opening to me. Even when you cannot name the shape of the answer, you will always find me on the other side of obedience, and where I am, there is no waste. I am the prize and the path. I am the giver and the gift. I am the whisper and the wind that carries it. And yes, I am also sending tangible good news, phone calls that go differently this time, emails with language that settles, faces that smile where frowns used to stand, approvals that broke loose from backlog, reconciliations that seemed impossible, and openings you could not force with 1,000 knocks. You do not have to make it happen. You will recognize it when it happens. If a voice tells you to brace for the worst, answer it with me. I do not teach you faith through cruelty. I teach you faith by walking with you into rooms you once avoided and proving that love belongs to you there too. I teach you faith by letting you taste the fruit of what you planted in tears. I teach you faith by returning time you thought was stolen in ways that look like joy instead of math. I teach you faith by being myself near you, steady, strong, kind. Place your hand over your heart and notice the rhythm. With every beat I am telling you, live. With every breath I am telling you, begin. With every small courage you choose today I am telling you, build. The blueprint is already in you, rolled like a scroll. I unroll it as you walk. Do not demand the whole map before you take the first step. The lamp at your feet is enough for this moment, and as you move, I will light the next stone. Between now and your good news, sing in the hallway. Bless the present. Expect favor. Look for me in the ordinary and you will find me doing extraordinary things there. I have seen the spiritual warfare around your name. I have seen how the accuser tried to gather faulty evidence and failed. I have seen how the enemy attempted to annotate your story with cynicism. I have struck through those notes with the ink of mercy. Your file in heaven does not carry the stain of your worst day. It carries the signature of the blood that speaks better things. Walk unburdened. Walk unafraid. Walk with a future that does not borrow language from your former chains. Hear Michael once more, not to frighten you but to focus you. do not skip this. Not because the moment will collapse without you, but because the moment was written for you. I am not dangling hope like a carrot beyond reach. I am placing it in your hands and teaching you how to hold it. Say yes to the appointment you feel in your bones. Say yes to the call you know is yours. Say yes to the room that feels too big because I am in it. Say yes to releasing what cannot grow with you. Say yes to the pace of grace. When the news arrives, and it will, remember me in your celebration. Do not run so fast into blessing that you forget the one who blessed. Return to the quiet often, not to earn what you already have, but to tend it. Protect your awe. It is a well. Keep your gratitude fresh. It is a gate. Steward your words. They are gardeners. Bless even the ground that once scraped your knees, it taught you to stand. Bless those who could not recognize you, they taught you to recognize yourself in me. Watch how I finish what I start. Watch how peace keeps what favor brings. Watch how joy returns to rooms it left. Watch how courage becomes your normal posture. Watch how laughter visits your table like a friend who no longer needs an invitation. Watch how the very thing that used to weigh you down becomes a testimony you carry lightly. Watch how your story makes room for others to breathe again. This is not merely about you. It is about everyone your life will touch once you say yes without bargaining. I mark you now with a fresh awareness of my nearness. I crown you with a quiet that shames anxiety. I fill you with a hope that doesn't tremble in the wind. I align time, people, and pathways as you align your heart with mine. I speak to the day ahead and call it blessed. I speak to the night and call it restful. I speak to the work of your hands and call it fruitful. I speak to the rooms you will enter and call them prepared. I speak to the news already en route and call it timely and kind. Do not skip this. Stay with me a little longer and you will feel the shift you've been sensing tilt fully into view. 2 minutes is enough for me to change the texture of your day, and from this day, the texture of your season. Keep your eyes open. Keep your heart soft. Keep your yes ready. The announcement will sound like something familiar and carry a weight that feels like home. When it arrives, lift your hands and say what your spirit already knows. The Lord has done this, and it is marvelous in my eyes. And until the knock, until the ring, until the word that proves what I am already proving inside you, receive this as more than a letter. Receive it as release. You are not stuck, you are stationed. You are not late, you are aligned. You are not empty, you are being filled. You are not forgotten, you are engraved. You are not at the end, you are at the turn. The path rises here. Walk it with me. This message is for you, and I have chosen this exact moment to place it in front of your eyes because I know how many times you have been tempted to scroll away, how many times you have tried to ignore the whisper that something greater is calling you. 2 minutes left. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this now, don't skip this, because within these words lies the turning point of your destiny, the doorway through which good news will arrive like thunder after silence. You are going to hear something soon that will make you pause, something that carries my signature upon it, something that can only happen because of your faith, your waiting, your decision to open this very message. It is just for you, and do not deceive yourself into thinking that this is coincidence. This is divine appointment, set in the chambers of eternity before you even drew your first breath. I know the weariness in your spirit, I know the nights when you cried quietly, pretending you were strong while inside you wondered if I had forgotten you. But I tell you, I never left, I never abandoned you, and every tear you thought wasted has been stored in my heavenly vial, counted, remembered, treasured. Now, the season is shifting, the spiritual clock is sounding louder, and Archangel Michael has been dispatched with urgency, crying aloud in the unseen, commanding that you do not delay, because a blessing has been sealed in your name. It will not tarry, but it requires your awareness, your readiness, your openness. 2 minutes left, the angel repeats, because delay can mean loss, and you cannot afford to miss what has already been written with fire over your destiny. The good news that is coming will seem sudden, but it has been forming for years, like a seed hidden under soil waiting for the right rain. It is a news that will unlock joy, break cycles of struggle, and prove that I am the God who keeps promises. Some will not understand it, they will question how it happened, they may even doubt you, but you will know it is because of this divine encounter, this decision not to skip, this obedience to pause and read. The last time you opened what I sent, heaven recorded it. The last time you allowed your spirit to absorb my words, the angels marked your name with light. And because of that last act of faith, this next moment of breakthrough is prepared. You are not reading this by chance, you are reading this because the war in the spirit over your life is reaching conclusion. Demons tried to silence you, voices tried to discourage you, people tried to make you believe you were ordinary, but I call you chosen. I call you beloved. I call you mine. That is why Archangel Michael speaks so firmly. I order you to open this now, don't skip, because delay was the enemy's weapon, distraction was the enemy's trap, but breakthrough is my answer. The countdown is real, 2 minutes left, not of destruction but of manifestation, not of loss but of release. You have been walking in seasons where nothing made sense, where promises seemed delayed, where prayers seemed unanswered, but do you not see? The silence was not rejection, it was preparation. I hid you when others were exposed. I delayed when others rushed. I pruned you while others celebrated. And now, when the time seemed late, I am declaring that it is perfect. The good news will arrive suddenly, and it will be undeniable, unstoppable, unshakable. This is why I place these words before you today, because you are about to step into alignment with miracles that were waiting on your yes. Every moment you doubted, I was still moving. Every hour you felt weak, I was still strengthening you. And every time you whispered prayers you thought no one heard, I heard, and I recorded them. Archangel Michael is standing even now, sword drawn, fighting on your behalf, silencing accusations, breaking chains of delay, cutting through every resistance. And his cry is loud, I order you to open this now, don't skip, because your blessing depends on attention, your miracle depends on faith, your future depends on believing that this is not ordinary. The news you are about to hear will concern your destiny, your family, your provision, your heart. It will concern what you lost and what is being restored. It will concern doors that were shut and are about to open in front of you with no man able to close them. This is the turning point, and this is why I brought you here. This message is not a story, it is a decree. This message is not suggestion, it is command. I am God, and I am saying to you now, do not skip, do not ignore, because it is just for you.